Good evening. We begin with new concern over American tourists exploiting a loophole at the border to cross into Canada and visit Vancouver Island.
That is leading to calls for increased border security. As CTV's Gord Kurbis shows us, it's coming from people living in tiny communities, as well as the Premier.
A BC ferry docks on Quadra Island, delivering another boatload of passengers and vehicles. Many islanders, though, are hoping American tourists are not in amongst them.
They're only supposed to be going straight through to Alaska. You know, what are they doing on Quadra Island?
Brian Roth hasn't seen any Americans on Quadra himself, but the 74-year-old is hearing plenty of island gossip about U.S. visitors being here.
They don't seem to get that you need to distance, you need to wear masks. They're taking it political rather than medical.
License plates like this one spotted in Vancouver are sparking debate wherever they're seen, including on Quadra Island's Facebook group, moderated by Paul Ryan.
If they're driving across the border and it's non-essential, and coming here is non-essential, you could assume that, then they're in contravention of the border closure. And so it doesn't matter if they have a home here or not.
He says most islanders are adhering to the cautions put in place by Bonnie Henry and BC's Premier.
And if you're heading to Alaska, you don't go through Port Renfrew. So we're concerned about this phenomenon, and we're hearing about it in communities right across the province.
The island's regional district representative says no American should be setting foot on Quadra right now.
People here have been working their butts off to flatten that curve, and we do not want to be part of that third wave escalation of numbers.
Some islanders have suggested BC ferries prevent Americans from being welcomed aboard, but a spokesperson for the corporation says they don't have the mandate to do those restrictions. That means out-of-province visitors can keep coming here, even though they do try to be low-key about it.
One that I heard about was at the Spit, where they had a towel over the license plate.
Something that's likely to increase as the summer continues. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Quadra Island.